Hey, what's up? I'm Beth and this is Star Makeup, and today we are going to play with the Rebel Rouge Labs Prelude to Agony palette. And this is what the palette looks like. I had a couple of bad choices on my part that I made with my brushes, so the look didn't come out exactly as I had planned on it. Spoiler alert. So yeah, I had a lot of fun playing with this though. So if you are curious as to what I thought about the palette, or you would like to see how I created this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so first off, just want to let you know, this is the second look that I'm filming for today, so my lips are a little bit tinted from the last lipstick that I had on. My eyes may be a little discolored, but ironically, similar color stories kind of, so it should all work out. So, as you saw, we are going to play with the new Rebel Rouge Labs palette. This beautiful little guy right here. And what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with this in my outer corner, and I'm going to blend it out with this. That's it. And then I'm going to put this all over my lid, and I'm going to use this on my inner corner. So I'm going to start off with the Milani crease brush, and I'm just going to pick up that red shade, which is called Eternal. And it's so weird because I didn't think this palette was supposed to ship out until like the beginning of February. And I'm actually working on a 3-look 1 palette with the Rebel Rouge Labs Suspended in Dusk palette. So I was kind of shocked that this came as early as it did. So I'm gonna be posting this and the 3 looks with the Suspended in Dusk palette like back to back. And another thing too, if you didn't realize, this palette is also a typo negative inspired palette. And as soon as I saw that she was doing another typo palette, I was like, oh, hell yeah. So I signed up for the pre-order. I also picked up one of the matte lipsticks. So I'm gonna keep this pretty rounded, and I'm only gonna take it in about that far. And while I'm at it, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put this on the lower lash line. I'm gonna leave that be the way that it is. I'm gonna take this clean brush. This is a, it's a Lorella, and the numbers have rubbed off. All the numbers of my Lorella brushes rub off, and I don't know why. So I am going to take just this clean brush and just kind of blend the outer edge of this, because I don't want this shade to like go all over the place when I go to bring that kind of bluish gray shade in. So I'm just going to blend the edge of this with a clean brush. Okay, so I really like how that is looking so far. I probably will go back in just to deepen up the outer corner once I'm done with the rest of this. But I'm gonna use this Wet n Wild brush. It's from the Bret and Rock collection, and I just picked up Morning, and I'm gonna start in the inner corner because I want to make sure that you do somewhere in the look see this color just by itself. So I'm going to basically pack that into the inner corner first. And then I am just going to take this the whole way around my eye and use the shade to blend out that red. Okay, so I'm gonna clean this brush off. So I'm gonna go back in with this Milani crease brush and some of that red, which is called Eternal. And I'm just going to just put it in that outer corner where I originally had it. I just want to make sure that it's still there because most of it kind of disappeared, which I knew was going to happen, but there was nothing that I could really do about it. And of course I'm going to run a little on the lower lash line too. I'm going to go back with that clean brush again. I'm going to cut out the lid. I'm going to use my NYX Glitter Primer, and this is a Firma 203 brush. So I'm just going to spread that across my lid, and then I'm just going to run the brush back and forth in my crease. This brush is from Poppy Cosmetics. There's no number or anything, it's just a flat brush. And I'm going to pick up that pink shimmer, and that's gonna go in the inner portion and really more the top of my lid is really how it's going to go. So I'm just going to kind of pull that down, and then I'm going to take this Morphe Jaclyn Hill. This is the JH41, and I'm going to pick up Laurel, that blue shimmer, and that is going to go in the outer portion. And then I'm just going to tap back and forth and switch between the two brushes and get these two to blend together. I'm going to clean off the brush that I used for the pink shimmer, and then I'm going to pick a little bit more of that up, and I'm going to pack that into my inner corner and pull it around to my lower lash line a little bit. Okay, so this is the completed look. This eye totally turned out way better. I absolutely can tell you why too. I think that going in with this brush, with that like gray blue shade, just everything kind of got out of control because that brush was a little too big. And I realized that, and instead on this eye I used this brush, which is that brush that I had used clean on this side to just kind of blend that red shade out a little bit, and it blended much better that way because I wasn't picking up as much of that red with this smaller brush than I did with this larger one. I think these shades are beautiful. They blended really, really nicely. These shimmers are gorgeous. Is it my favorite eye look that I've ever done? Definitely not. Had this side turned out like this side, it might have been a little better. But yeah, my thought with mixing those colors was like, I would totally wear something like this to go see Typo Negative. Does that make sense? You know, I mean, like a hard rock band, goth. It totally makes sense for something like this. So the lipstick, so this is what the component looks like. The shade's not terrible. It's not my favorite. I got it because I figured it would match the palette. Kind of wish I had gone with like one of the blues or the greens. There's a really pretty gray one that I wanted to get, but it was out of stock. The formula of this though, it is a matte liquid lipstick, but it was really, really dry. So I did top it with the Queen Cobra Ultra Glossy Lip from ColourPop. So yeah, I mean, my first impression of the palette, I think it performs really, really well. I like the color story. It's not quite my perfect color story, but I can definitely figure out ways to make it work for me. Blends really well. I really like the Rebel Rouge Lab formula. I think it is really good. The shimmers are absolutely stunning. And I forgot to mention too, I'm wearing the ColourPop lashes in the style Bay. I have Milani Highly Rated on my upper lashes, L'Oreal Telescopic on my lower lashes, and I've got the LA Girl Shockwave in the shade Pop in my waterline. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. I really don't know what else to say. I mean, it's a good first impression. I think the palette is really nice. I will try to do some more looks with it at some point in time if I'm able to. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please give this video a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to my channel. If you do, ring the notification bell, that way you get notified every time I post a new video. You can hop over to Instagram and follow me over there. Everything will be listed in the description box down below, and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.